Hi everyone and welcome back to a new vlog files. Now you are expecting me to grab this camera and walk through the doors and show you the new games room. Well, unfortunately I have underestimated the size of the job. We're very close, but we're not finished. Jess is behind me now in the room. Mandy's moving things out and it's just been crazy. We're also waiting on paint. There's a specific color that we have chosen and it's not as clear cut as just going to the paint shop and buying any color. So next week we'll walk into the games room and everything will be not set up, but at least in its right spot. You know, the colors will be on the wall, you'll understand where everything's going and you'll understand what I'm actually doing. Now, the good news is we are going to look at where I started with Last Gamer. That's back October 10th, 2010. I think it's October. Anyway, it's October 2010. We're going to go right back to those archives because they're not online anymore. I did delete them. Main reason I deleted them, all of them pretty much use music and TV show music and it was copyrighted. Some were removed for me. I had strikes on the channel and I just decided to take it all off. The good thing is I have re-edited the vlogs and I'm going to talk to you about the vlogs. So we're going to look at them. There's 1 to 72 from memory and I'm not going to look at all 72. Some I'll skip over. They're a bit boring. They're about wiring in the wall. It's a bit boring. I'm just going to give you highlights of most of the good ones. So these vlogs haven't been online for around 5 to 6 years. So it's going to be great watching with you, just reliving these vlogs. So we'll start at vlog 1 and you will actually see what I've been trying to aim for with the games room and with Last Gamer itself. I always wanted to do reviews on classic games and what effect they had on me and how I view the games and maybe talk to programmers or things like that. I always wanted to do that and that was back in 2010 and I've never been able to do it because of building and all this kind of thing. And because, as I said, this is definitely the last time. I know everyone jokes, yeah, sure. I am serious. And you will see why next week it's the last time. But for this week, we'll see the journey from vlog 1 to vlog 72 and what I was trying to do and what I will be doing next week once and for all. Let's have a look. Hi everyone, just giving an update on what's happening with the games rooms and all that type of thing. This is kind of a vlog that I'm starting. Alright, so keep in mind this is the very first vlog. It was October 2010 and I'm walking out the backyard and yes, I'm saying that I'm extending the house to have a games room. So vlog 2, which is the following week, I'm ready to put concrete in that trench for footings. Just going to take you around. There's both my dogs. That's Saber, that's Naomi. I've actually got 2. It's haven't been on film together. It's the backyard. That's Jess. So again, this is the following week and it's the first time Jess was on camera and look at her go. She's always helping out. She is a trooper. Now we move on to vlog 4 and I was rained out. I couldn't do much. But the following day I had to get a lot of wood down the driveway and I did it by hand. And this is the first vlog that has Luke in it. And there he is in that, what is that, a high chair. He's in that high chair and obviously this is fast motion. I think it's like 8 times the speed or whatever. And there he is, little Luke. He would have been about a year old there. And also in this vlog, I've got brick footings now and building the floor. And the room ended up being about 7 by 7 meters. But the next vlog is where the danger happened. As I put the nail gun down, there was still air in the air hose. And as I rested it, it must have had this part pushed in. Still, it must have got jammed, which allows the nail to come out. As I put it down, I don't know what happened. I've either knocked the trigger and as I started up, a nail fired and just scraped my forehead. I'll never forget that day. That day I had a brush with death. I really felt like I did because had the gun been at a different angle or I was to the left or right differently. It could have gone through my eye, and I did learn my lesson. And well, I try to wear glasses when I can. Then at the end of the vlog, I'm putting up the frame. Again, it's all in high speed, probably about 20 times the speed. It took me about half a day to put this up, and Mandy and Jess are in there somewhere. And that was really exciting. So this is the first proper dedicated games room I ever built. In vlog 6, we're mainly working inside, but have a look at this. This is a computer animation of how the room's going to look, and my good friend Alex did this animation, and look at that. It just gives you a good look at it before it's built. And here's me plastering away in this room. You can kind of see that silver sarking, which is weather protecting. It's flapping around. The winds were crazy that day. We'll skip vlog 7. It's a bit boring. It's just about wiring. And now we're on to vlog 8. And this is the first look at the room. Things are kind of everywhere. Consoles are on the floor. I had some things fired up just so I could do a video. And I've got the games in place. Keep in mind there's another room where games are stored. So I knew it wasn't big enough at the time. But that's all I had to deal with. And I said I'd be back next week with a proper tour of the house. Happening tonight, and a lot of friends coming over, and we're playing the great Perfect Dark. Now we're currently in probably looking dark at the minute, unless I go in front of the lighting. So I started off the tour in the cinema room, and yeah, that's a great room. Now keep in mind, this is 2011 in my old house, and I'm just explaining about the cinema and how much I love Perfect Dark. And then I just have a look around other parts of the house, like my bedroom. We've got a TV in there, we play games in there and all that kind of thing. And then this is the first time Jess has ever been on camera, and she plugged the store she was working at, Game Traders.
If you guys live in Melbourne, Preston, Victoria, Australia, come see us at Game Traders Northland. We've got a limited edition gold full-scale Lancer with Gears of War 3 coming out in September.
So now we're looking at vlog 10, and I take a tour of the arcade room, which was my garage, just plaster lined, and that was a fantastic little environment, especially playing arcade games. It did get cold in winter, but it was good. And that's mainly what vlog 10 was about, just looking at the arcades. And I had more at the time. I had a lot more, but they're all in storage, but these are the ones I obviously loved. Vlog 11, that's the first pickups video I did, and obviously I'm just showing games I've bought, probably from Game Traders where Jess worked. And yeah, that was good. I didn't find it exciting, I didn't like it, but people wanted me to do it at the time. At this time, I had around 3,000 subscribers. Think about that. So I've come a long way. Wow. Now vlog 12, I bought Mandy new number plates for her car.
Hi everyone, as you all probably know, I've got Capcom number plates on my car. From my wife's Pajero, it's just standard generic, but as of this week, that's changed.
Vlog 13 is the first one I didn't host, and here's why.
Hi guys, Jess here, and welcome to The Last Game Up. You're probably expecting Joel, but he's fallen off some scaffolding and broken his ribs.
Building still continues with vlog 14. I'm putting in a new kitchen. Vlog 15 was about the Star Wars Xbox 360 console. I got it 2 days before its official release, thanks to Jess and Game Traders. Vlog 16, I had a visit by Good Game, which is a television show all about video games that aired on the ABC. It's no longer on. Vlog 17, Luke and I decided to take a trip to Northland. Look how little he is, and his little Yoshi. To Northland, we went to Northland to see Jess at Game Traders, buy some games, and kind of show everyone who was a subscriber at the time where Jess works and what she does. Vlog 18 was a really good one. My consoles and some arcade machines were taken for exhibition to an exhibition called Game Masters, which is a museum, temporary museum. And I met the Good Game guys, had a bit of a chat to them, and then we come across a special guest who we did talk to later, which is Tim Schafer.
Hi everyone, and welcome to a new blog.
That's right, they used to be called blogs. I think 22 or 23 I started to call them vlogs, or some people call them vlogs. This here is my good friend Simon. We've known each other almost 30 years, He's the guy responsible for a lot of my Japanese games. He's the one that's put me in contact with many people in Japan, Hong Kong, things like that. And we go way back, and we are crazy Street Fighter nuts, and we always challenge each other when we see each other.
2 of 2! I thought you used Carl, come on!
Alright, stop the camera. So we were going to take it up to 6 matches, and I've won 5, he's won 0. I'm bragging, and I'm Ryu, he is Guile, and just look how epic this match is. Keep in mind we've won 1 round each. Look at my health bar, here we go.
You've got to see that! What a champion! What a champion!
The winner takes it all!
Yeah, if you couldn't tell, I was very, very excited. I do take my gaming very seriously, especially when it comes to Capcom games. This vlog wasn't the best vlog. I got pretty angry. Microsoft took away all my gamer score points and put my zone as cheater. I didn't know why. They said I was boosting. I had so many Xboxes in my house, and they thought I had some kind of LAN party set up where I was boosting, and someone at Microsoft had a happy trigger finger, whatever you want to call it, and banned me. Unfortunately, Microsoft couldn't reverse it, but they did help me out with another solution, and everything worked out fine in the end. We're going to skip a few vlogs because they're a bit boring. So now we're on to vlog 26. And in this vlog, I talk about moving my cinema room to the back of the house. And I've got 2 Outrun 2s. And look how little Luke is there.
This is usually their living area. At the moment, there's a couple of Outrun 2s here. Just temporarily. I've got a couple more coming, the SP versions. As you can see, the cabinets are like brand new. And this is what I'm doing now, importing arcade machines and pinball machines.
So yes, we began the business of importing pinball and arcade machines. I've been in the industry since 1992, so it was a good time to start up again. I've always been doing it, but not on a large scale. And Mandy's artwork's phenomenal. See that Star Trek pinball on the left there? Mandy repainted that from scratch, and you can see it there. It just looks absolutely phenomenal.
Hi everyone, and welcome to a new vlog, and this will be the first one of the building vlogs.
Now, where have you heard that before? so this is the next evolution of we're basically building out the front of the house there, and yeah, that was full on. That was a massive experience, and we're building double story. We're making the house double story to accommodate the video games upstairs and the arcade machines. So vlog 29, I decided to show what a pinball container looks like. It's about 30, maybe 36, could be 40 pinball machines in there. And as you can imagine, they're stacked to get maximum efficiency. And yeah, it was an experience. It was good, and people seemed to really like that one. Vlog 30 started to get serious with the renovations. The roof was off the house. We just had a big tarp, no roof. Wind would be flapping. We're trying to sleep at night. We're on next to no sleep and trying to build ourselves. We had builders helping us as well, but I was doing most of the load because I'd be there 24/7. So that took a lot out of me. Vlog 31 was a real rough update of the house. Keep in mind we're living inside the house at the time, obviously on the lower level, on the bottom. And yeah, this is just walking through the scaffolding and showing the size of the house, and this will be a big games room / arcade room. Vlog 33 is mainly showing that the room's finished, and behind me there is all the console games, and I had not anywhere near enough room. I knew it at the time. I don't know why I kept building, but anyway, that's okay. It's done now. And the rest of the rooms, the arcade room, which I think I show in the next vlog.
Hi everyone, welcome to another vlog.
So yes, vlog 34, this is where I show the rest of the room, which is all the arcade machines, and just basically take a quick walk around the room, and so I'll do a proper room tour once everything's set up. So now we're up to vlog 36, and this is the final vlog shot in this house. And well, it just basically shows the whole house, the lounge room, the home cinema, and go upstairs and everything's kind of finished, and it's amazing. I'm very proud of this house. Pretty much built it with my own bare hands with help from friends like Jess, Rob, Mandy, of course. Yeah, it was really, really good. But then at the end of the video, when everyone thinks it's all done, I let out this Easter egg.
Well, it means I'm out of room again. Even after spending all this money and building all this house, no matter what, I'm out of room. The games, I haven't even put half of them up, and the cars are out of control. So, unfortunately, the next vlog, I'll see you at the new house.
Yep, that's right. I was moving house because basically I was out of room. The house just wasn't big enough to hold all those arcade machines, pinball machines, and the games library was growing so rapidly. So the next vlog, vlog 37, I'm inside the new house.
Hi everyone, and welcome to a new vlog. This is the first vlog in the new house. I've been here about...
Yep, so vlog 37 is in the new house, and I basically take a bit of a tour around the house explaining what I want to do. I want to have a home cinema if I can, build it all myself, maybe get a few friends to help out, which I eventually did do. Now keep in mind I've been in the house about 2 weeks, maybe not even that, and listen to this key point here.
Doors here, we'll be walking out to a really, really long and fairly wide games room. And that's obviously the next project.
Now in vlog 38 I had to build the large arcade room, which is not actually connected to the house, it's opposite the house, obviously on the same property. And myself, Jess and Rob built this by hand, every single nail, screw, everything. We just didn't lay the roof because, well, that's illegal. You need a proper roofer to do that. And look at them go, Rob and Jess. That was really, really good fun times. Vlog 44 decided to show off Mandy's painting skills with repainting arcade machines or pinball machines. But in this case, she was doing Enduro Racer. She was fixing up the timber and basically repainting the cabinet not from scratch because she's just outlining things, but it looks so amazing at the end. Vlog 47 is nothing special, just basically saying that I've bought a new computer with 2 monitors. It's a Power Mac, it's going to do everything I need, and things are going to keep rolling on. Vlog 49 was just showing the new room I built on the side of the house, little room, nothing too big. And I had my Star Wars figures and my radio control cars in there, and just some other knickknacks like He-Man, the Master Universe, and things like that. So now we're up to vlog 50, and I have a special guest, and that's Rob, my good friend Rob, who I've also known 30 years. And we're looking at the 20th anniversary PlayStation 4. Vlog 51, I decided to show my painting skills, although not as good as Mandy's. I just wanted to show the community out there that it's pretty easy to repaint an arcade machine if you put in the time and preparation. In vlog 52, Rob's a special guest again, helping me put on the decal for Operation Wolf. And that cabinet turned out really, really good. It looks brand new. Now there's a lot of boring vlogs between 53 and 58, but 59 was pretty exciting. The plasters on the walls in the new games room. Now this, where I am now, is where the original cinema was, the first cinema. I moved it 3 times. It's definitely in its last spot now. But this is where it was, and all that optic fiber cabling up in the ceiling was hard work from Rob and Jess. And I remember that was on the same day the Nintendo president died. So yeah, I remember that very, very clearly. Then also at the end of this video, I show the games room and just basically take a walk around to show the size of it. As you can see, there's a blue wall, that'd be Sega. The grey is still not painted, that was orange at the end. And then the green wall is just where the TVs are going. The colours don't mean anything, it was just to bring in colour to the room. And yeah, this is the first build of the library. Now we skip to vlog 67. As I said, there's a lot of boring building videos in between. And well, I'm building a radio control card track. I am into my radio control cars. I do enjoy it. I think it's quite fun. It's a hobby that's not spoken of as much compared to the 80s. So I just wanted to kind of build a track. I have since rebuilt that track and it's a bit bigger now. But yeah, I love my radio control cars.
Hi everyone.
Is it recording? This video titled The Raw Truth was vlog number 72, and that was just a group of friends sitting around a table. Alex was behind the camera shooting it. And yeah, you hear his voice now and again. He talks about his favourite games. We're talking about favourite games, favourite consoles. You know, no, don't exaggerate. Just tell the truth and tell it like it is. You know, don't worry about if someone likes Super Nintendo and you like Mega Drive or Sega Nintendo or Xbox, PlayStation. It was a pretty good video. It went for over an hour. Yeah, that was a good one. Now, it was a pretty hot day and we were talking about Castlevania. But something spectacular happened. A champagne bottle exploded in that pantry behind us.
It's like when you go into the dungeons and they've got those,
All right, Alex.
Oh.
Whoa! Celebration a bit early. Jesus.
Okay, I'm glad we got that on camera. Wine just popped, and that calls for... That's a symphony of night thing you'll find. There was a fairly long break between vlog 72 and vlog 73 because I broke 8 ribs on a motorbike. I was being silly on a dirt bike. I was going very fast, had too much confidence, and I'm definitely not that skilled. And yeah, that was pretty bad. I was out for about probably 9 weeks at this stage between those vlogs. Vlog 74 was about radio control cars. A friend of mine, or 2 friends of mine, closed down their radio control car shop, and I bought up most of their stock of radio control cars, or mainly paints and the stand and all that wonderful stuff, because I do love radio control cars, as I've said, and I want Luke to get into the hobby as well, not just have video games. So that was a good one. That's the last normal vlog. Well, it was so awesome watching those vlogs. Obviously, I had to just pick out highlights of the vlogs. We can't watch them all. It works out to around 13 hours of vlogs if we watched them all, so we're not going to obviously do that. But that's the highlights, and it's been great. And you can see what I was trying to do, always get my games room bigger and bigger. But I was always trying to go for a museum-looking games room, one where you could walk in and everything's just there and you could pick it out and play it, and then, oh, that's the aim, right? That's the aim. And you'll see next week that that's where we're going. And I just can't wait to show everyone. I'm so excited, and keep in mind, this is for you. This is for the fans. This is for the supporters. It's for myself as well and my family. But I just can't wait. I'm just so excited. Keep watching next week. Until next time, bye for now.